Hi, I am Sla. I am recording this for I have not participated in the class and I didn't talk. I don't have any excuse, it was just my own anxieties, so I am recording this right now. First, I will talk about money. Is money such an important thing? And if so, why? What kind of things would you do if you had a lot of money? If I were to say, I think money equals power in today's world. So you need a lot of money, not just a very reasonable amount, like a lot of money, if you want to live comfortably, especially in our country. And people really make their livings barely. So it is really upsetting. And I am too, like we were in the past, we were thinking like, okay, we are in the middle of our country, like the ratio thinking. But right now, can't make a living with that. So if you think about this, money is really important and it equals power. Without money, you can't do anything, and it opens a lot of doors for you in your life. And if what kind of things I would do, if I had a lot of money, I would like, I don't think I would keep it. I would just spread it around and help people more in need. I would, of course, go out and have some fun too and make great memories with the money I have. And I guess that's it. The second subject is going abroad. Would you like to move abroad permanently and live there? What would be the good and bad sides of it? Which country or countries would you prefer? I think I would I would like to move abroad permanently and live there, because the situation in my country right now is not going great. So I can buy anything I want and live comfortably. So I would like to move abroad. And the good sides would be I would live comfortably and I wouldn't have to think about what I would eat and what I wouldn't think about what two times before I buy something. If I want it, I would buy it. And yeah, things like that. And that size, I wouldn't feel really comfortable. Like it wouldn't be my own house there. I guess I would miss my family. They are really important. I would miss my friends, but I would try to make something, I guess. Which country or countries would you prefer? I would prefer not cold places, but like warm climates. I would really like to visit Japan, and if I would live there, it would be great. What else? Like Sweden. They're cold, but it doesn't really matter if I could just get out of here. So I guess this is it. The next topic. Toxic relationships. What is a toxic relationship? Is such a relationship always harmful? How should one behave in such a relationship? Should one try to be constructive, or should the relationship be terminated? I think a toxic relationship is not the healthy thing. Whether it will be with a significant other or a friend or a family member. A lot of people and their relationship can turn toxic, and it will be bad. When people, like, a toxic relationship would be two people wouldn't care about each other, or they would just think about themselves or manipulate the other person or gaslight them, like things like that, would make a relationship not healthy and toxic, always harmful. I think it is always harmful, but people think they're not, because they know it's toxic, but they think they wouldn't be with any other person, not a great person. So they think it's all right, I can take it, things like that, but it shouldn't. I think it wouldn't need any constructive. It would be terminated immediately. If you realize some people are treating you bad and always blames you things and things like that, if you realize this, I think you should terminate and end your relationship with that person, whether it be your family member, like your relatives, or your significant other, or a friend, I think you should end it. And the next subject, English learning problem in Turkey. What are the reasons for the problem of not being able to learn English effectively in our country? What kind of practices should be implemented in the education system, or is it possible for the family to help the individual in this regard? It is really a big topic in Turkey. No one knows English and no one knows what to do. I think the reason behind this is the educational system, because for years I have learned English throughout my life and since elementary school, but it always repeated itself and I couldn't really learn new things, or my teachers might be the problem with it, but the system itself is need to be repaired, because they didn't teach us we need to learn vocabulary, or they always just taught us the grammar and that was it. We didn't know how to speak, we weren't comfortable and confident with ourselves, so we didn't like to speak, and everyone made fun of each other. But actually this is really bad, and teachers should what was that word? Should And teachers should see that and make it stop the bullying, I guess. If you think about the family factor, if the teacher parents themselves don't know English, how they can taught to their children. So from the start, families should learn English and then teach to their children. And that's it. The next topic, divorces. Why have divorces become so common today? Is the role of social media in this is big regarding cheating and other problems. I think people, in the first place, before you get married, I think you should love the person, and you shouldn't, and you mustn't think about, like, if anything happens, I can divorce him or her. I think this is a really wrong approach to getting married, because you connect two lives and two families, and I think that's really big, and it shouldn't be underestimated, and it should be taken care real well. But if there are other things like cheating, I guess And I have a story about this. People meet new people throughout social media, so I think that's because cheating happens in the first place. I don't think it's okay to, like, what's that word again? Sorry. Like, keep away from social media, but I don't think if you love someone, then you should be with them. You shouldn't actually be with them for the rest of your life, of course. But if you're really sure, you should get a divorce. And cheating is not acceptable at all. So if you feel like you have another person in your heart, and you should talk to your wife or your husband about this. And if everything works, that it doesn't work out anymore, then you should get a divorce. I guess this is all I can say. And the other topic, what are three most important things in your life and why are they important to you? I actually didn't think about that beforehand, but I would say three most important things: my family, my friends, of course, and if I would say my freedom. I really care about people and people in my life, and I want them to care about me too. So I really love my family, even if I don't show it sometimes to them. And I know that they love me too. And even if we don't say it a lot, we know that we love each other and we show it throughout our actions. Yeah, and for my friends too. I have lots of friends, of course, but there are some close friends that I keep them close to me, and I really care about them. And when I care about someone and a friend, I really show it, like, really hard to make them understand that I care about them, I love them, and hope that they love me too in the same wavelength, I guess. Yeah, that's it. And my freedom. I really, really, really don't like being put, and I love doing things. Like, I'm not good at sitting still. I guess I can say that. And I love going out, having fun. And when I can't do that, I really feel bad about myself, and I feel sad, I guess. I get depressed